And welcome, welcome, welcome. You know you always have a seat at the table. How you doing, everybody? I'm the Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS. You're watching Open. Coming up on today's show, we'll sit down with an entrepreneur and founder of an organization that is empowering community building, collaboration, and holistic health and wellness. After that, we'll hear from a dedicated educator with over 3 decades of experience in the public education system, who is now using the relaunch of her media platform to empower the Black community. And then finally, we'll speak to a family leadership coordinator who shines a light on the importance of parent participation in schools. So all you have to do is kick off your shoes and relax your feet. We're wide open. Here we go. Buckle up your seatbelts. Here we go. I'm the Doc Bob Lee, and you're watching Open. It's that live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. You can stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Leading things off, our first guest is an entrepreneur. She is the founder of the new Body Project and Atrium82. And she's with us today to shine a light on how she is empowering others to collaborate, educate, participate, all the things that rhyme with that, and in community building and elevating other business minds too. And so welcome, Nundiah Danielle-Edwards.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The show.
Yes, thank you.
First time?
This is my first time here.
All right,
yes.
bring out the gear, everybody. Her first time here, initiation time. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. No, we won't. We'll be light.
Okay.
But you know everything about what you're doing. So tell us
do.
about the new Body Project. Is it Brooklyn's first all-women's boot camp?
So it's Brooklyn's first and only all-women's boot camp.
Uh-huh.
It was founded about 7 years ago, founded by the community. And it is a space where women of all walks of life can come together and train with me and a bunch of my other trainers as well.
And what makes this this fitness program so unique?
So the New Body Project is extremely unique because it was founded by the community. So the way how the company was founded was I was working for another organization and they decided to shut their doors, another fitness studio.
Oh, yeah.
And the community said, well, we're not going to have this anymore. We want this to continue to stay alive. So they raised $3,000 from me to start my own company, and that's how the New Body Project was formed. So it makes a difference because it was founded by the community.
Yeah, and it's exclusively for women.
Yes.
You said we need this. It's important because.
Yes, it's important because women need a space where they can come and feel seen, heard, and and not be afraid to work out. Because sometimes working with you guys could be a little bit intimidating,
Hey, working with guys can be intimidating
Yes,
too.
yes.
I mean, guys working with guys can be intimidating
Yes.
too.
So women need a safe space, and I wanted to create a safe space for them.
Yeah. And where's this located at?
It's located in Brooklyn in Park Slope, in the historic Park Slope, right next to the Barclays Center, too.
All right.
Yeah.
See that? So we can go watch a show. Barclays Center. Is it open 24 hours a day?
So it's not open 24 hours a day. It is a small group training with a personal trainer's touch, so you have to reserve your classes. But we have about 12 to 15 classes a week for women to come and take.
Didn't you put a small room off to the side for guys?
That
an
is
exclusive type of thing.
That
we won't
is
watch.
the future. That is the future, to have a space for men as well. Don't worry, we're not leaving you out.
There you go. Well, see, it's the thing. When people go to work out, and then other people go and they bring their cell phone. It's unbelievable. Sometimes when you go to work out, somebody has a cell phone.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, aren't you here to?
Right. That's not happening here. That's the part of the boot camp that people are kind of intimidated about.
Work out and text.
Right. They hear boot camp and they think that you're being yelled at, but actually you're here in boot camp and we're holding you accountable.
Yeah.
We're making sure that you are operating in integrity and achieving the goals that you stated that you wanted to come and achieve, that you're coming to us and we're going to help you do that. Yeah.
And no one's left behind. You
No
can't
one's left behind.
just come on now.
Yeah. No.
You got, come on, 10 more, let's go. So you have
Yes.
somebody on top of you.
Yes, we have someone on top of us. That's why we say we're group training with the personal trainer's touch, because we have a capacity of 8, but we are also there making sure that you have the proper form and making sure that everything that you're doing is
It
safe.
can be tough in the beginning, but the results, when you
Yes.
see the results, it's like amazing.
Yes, it's progress. Progress is not perfection, right?
yeah.
You have to just take some time and then you'll see the results.
I wanted to do something. I did let me see, I started in February last year, right after the Black and Puerto Rican Caucus.
Okay.
And I did from February to April. I wanted to go across, my birthday's in March.
Okay.
So I wanted to look pretty decent and feel nice for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
And this guy, he took me through it. It was like, that was like a boot camp.
Yes.
He said, you gotta get in the habit of continuing. I said, but I'm old.
No, that doesn't.
Older.
Age does not stop you.
No, but he was working me like if I was in my 30s or 20s or something like that. Because I remember I used to box. I used to just go at it like he was working me like that.
But
I
you
said,
know,
wait a minute, let me get back into it first, and then
yes,
we can gear up.
Yes,
you know,
and that's how
Bring
I
me
train
slow.
my ladies. I train my ladies in that way. I train
Yeah.
them how I want to be trained. You start off slow, and then you progress.
Yeah.
You don't just scare people into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then another time I had this guy, he was going for the Olympic something, Mr. Olympia or whatever they call that thing. And he was like, so he was trying to get me to be like that too, right off the bat. I said, wait a minute, you're like that already. I'm just starting out. So you have to be, if you're working with somebody, you have to be ready to bring that person along, especially if they just started out.
Yes, and that's why one of the big things that I say in the consultation is that you have to be coachable also, right?
Yeah.
So we're making sure that we're a good fit for each other. I'm not just going to throw you to your own devices and and break you down. I'm going to make sure that you do everything slowly but surely and still see results.
Nundiah,
Yes.
what about diet?
What
Because
about
that plays a very, very important part of
Yes.
the whole process.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diet is very important. What you put in your mouth, what you put in your body is a testament to how you will see results. So
Yeah.
a lot of women come in and they want to lose belly fat. You need to make sure that it starts in the kitchen. So
Yeah.
that's very important. Yes.
There you go. You cook?
I do.
You do the whole thing?
I do the whole thing. I am raised very African, very domesticated. I cook, I clean, and I sew too.
Oh, shoot. Well, give us a little background of history. Your people tried for a long time. Your parents tried for a long time to have you, so your
Yes.
name means something.
My name means challenger. Yes, both of my parents are from West Africa, Liberia. My
Yes.
mom is from the Pella tribe, and my dad is from the Gola tribe. And they tried for 7 years. That's the story I was told. They were trying for 7
They were
years.
trying.
And I finally came, so they named me Nundiah, and which means challenger.
Yeah, the seven is an important
It's
number
important
too.
number, yes.
Especially- It's biblical. It's a biblical thing.
Yes, yes.
So beautiful. Now tell us about the Ghana Desk Project.
Okay, so the Ghana Desk Project was founded by one of my trainers. Her name is Jennifer Boateng, and she's from Ghana. She decided to visit her family on a family vacation, and then she saw that there were children that didn't have any desks. And she decided that she wanted to figure out how she's going to help them. She had a conversation with me, and she decided, you know what, it's important that we build desks. So I became one of the biggest donors. Anytime someone joins the boot camp or books a space at my venue, I provide a desk in their honor for a child to receive a desk, as well as provide jobs to the community, to the carpenters who are preparing the desk for the schools.
And that's in Africa.
That is in Africa. We will be going to Liberia soon, but Ghana is the first stop.
All right, so Sharon, Sharon works with you.
Yes.
I've known her for a long time. Let's talk, because we've done something, I think, Tanzania, where we built solar panels so
Okay.
that people can have internet and all that stuff and get electricity. And then there's another organization that does desks that we can probably link up with.
Okay.
What's the guy from MSNBC? Comes out at night. Last week, something O'Donnell.
I don't remember.
Yeah, his last name is O'Donnell.
I know the last name, but I
Not
don't remember.
Chris. Lawrence O'Donnell.
Okay, yes.
Yes, he does a desk program too, and
Okay.
he does a whole big thing. He does it in conjunction with MSNBC.
Okay.
Maybe we can talk to him, and maybe
Yeah, that'd be a beautiful thing.
because it's a circle of love.
Yes,
There's no
circle-
competition in
Yeah,
this. You're
definitely
helping
not.
other people get what they need out of.
Exactly.
There's no competition.
Exactly.
So it's a beautiful thing. What's next for you? What's happening with the program?
With the Ghana Desk Project or the New Body Project?
Your new body project.
So the New Body Project, what's next is for me to have a large location where I can just bring all the ideas that I have to life.
It seems like you have a lot of
I
ideas.
have a lot of
But
ideas.
you can't get them all at once.
Yes.
See, it's a beautiful thing. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming.
You're welcome.
But wait, we're
Yeah,
not done yet.
we are not done.
Tell us a little bit about Atrium82.
So let me tell you, Bob, Atrium82 was birthed out of the pandemic because I'm not sure if you realize, but during that time, all the fitness studios and gyms had to shut down.
Yeah.
So I needed to figure out a way to still continue to support my family. I am a mom of two. I have a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old, and I needed to figure out how I was going to continue to provide resources for them. So as soon as the governor said that we can open our doors, I decided to transform my fitness studio into an intimate gathering and wellness space, and that has been one of the best decisions I made for my life. I host a lot of micro weddings. I host tons of wellness classes. I host a lot of baby showers, birthday parties, you name it. The space is small but mighty, and it's transforming the world globally from Brooklyn to Ghana.
There you go. And that's all on your website. Or
That is
just gonna
all.
Put
Yeah,
it there.
that is on the website.
It's on the website.
They can go on www.atrium82.com and they can see all that information there, as well as www.thenewbodyproject.com and see all that information there as well.
Sharon, she's always there to help out.
I know.
Yeah, she's a good person. So we got to big her up too. Sharon,
Yes.
public relations and the whole nine, right?
Yes.
Sharon, what's the name of your company?
NetStruck PR.
There you go. All right. So we have 4 minutes, and I want you to talk about what you want to talk about next. What's most important to you? What do you want the public to know about what you're doing?
I want the
In addition to what we spoke about already.
I want the public to know that I exist, that I'm here to help everyone who wants to take their body back and who wants to get married. Like, my story is not one that is a cookie cutter. I have never been one to follow the linear path. I'm always, all over the place, and I just want people to understand that the New Body Project exists. We are here to assist women in taking their bodies back and putting themselves first, and also just to simply share that Atrium82 is a space where we are now one of the premier micro wedding venues in Brooklyn and in New York. We offer a great value at an affordable rate, and that's something that I would love everyone to know.
That's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So guys would love this too, because women are going in there, they're taking care of their mind, body, and spirit, and guys like to see that too.
Yeah, well, guys can't come in.
No, I'm
and
saying
say
they like to see the women take care of themselves.
Yes. So one of the things that people ask me, like, what is one of the biggest accomplishments or compliments that you've ever received? And that's when a husband comes to me and tells me, my wife is, you brought my wife back. You brought my wife back to who she was when we first met. So thank you for that. So
thinking about putting any trips together to Ghana?
Of course. So I didn't get a chance to go, but they just got back in November. So every year they gather a group of volunteers, and we go back, and then we also help build the desk and present them to the school. There's a whole presentation that takes place with culture troupe dancers. We provide food and room and board. So next year we'll be doing the same exact thing.
Well, Sharon, see if you can hook us up. Save a spot for me.
Of course. We would love for you to be there.
You got it.
Yes.
All right. Website again?
www.thenewbodyproject.com, and that's for the fitness studio, and www.atrium82.com, and that's for the event space micro weddings. And you can also follow us on Instagram at the New Body Project, and that's for the fitness studio, and for the space is Atrium82BK.
Okay. There's a challenge. We have an empty floor right here. You still working out?
I am. What would you like me to do?
Just 10 push-ups.
10 push-ups in a dress on the floor?
Yeah.
Can I do it modified? Because I have.
How you gonna modify it?
Right on my knees. I can practice this.
Okay. If you do 5, I'll do 5.
Let's go.
Let's go. No, I'm gonna we'll do it right after, okay?
All right.
And then we have to do 20 sit-ups.
Okay.
Just to start.
All right.
All right. Give us that website one more time.
It is
I got that 30 seconds.
www.thenewbodyproject.com, and that's for the fitness studio, as well as www.atrium82.com, and that's for the micro weddings and event space.
And if somebody wants to get involved...
at the Ghana Desk Project,
yes.
You go right to www.ghanadeskproject.com.
And if somebody wants to get involved with working out and getting their mind, body, and soul together...
thenewbodyproject.com.
.com.
Yes.
How many people can you fit in there?
So at a time...
Can we all bum rush and come down there all together?
No. I like to keep it small, eight members at a time, and then we have classes from 8 o'clock in the morning. We're getting 6 o'clock in the morning classes all the way down to 6:30 and 7:30
And it's
p.m.
free breakfast?
Yes. Yeah.
No, don't say that.
Soon, when the funding comes, then I'll provide free
But
breakfast.
after workout.
Yes.
Don't try to eat and then go ahead and work
No,
out.
you're gonna end up throwing up.
Hey, listen, thanks for stopping by. You're
Thank you
always
so
welcome.
much. I appreciate
You
you.
always have a seat at the table.
Thank
all
you. I
right?
appreciate you.
All right, there you go. There she is, Nundiah Danielle-Edwards. We'll take a quick break. I've got a whole lot more coming up next on Open.
Only 57% of New York City high school students are college ready by their senior year. "55% of high school graduates either have no plans to attend college or are uncertain that they will ever attend. "34% of young adults don't go to college because they can't afford it. Discover what's possible. BronxNet's education programs, internships, and opportunities help engage and inspire Bronx youth and beyond to pursue their passions. Be a part of the BronxNet family. Whether you're interested in our shows, joining a class, or donating to support our mission, visit bronxnet.org to learn more.
19.7% of Bronxites currently experience food insecurity. Meanwhile, instead of these nice, colorful foods, this is the best food that they have access to. If this sounds like you, there are a bunch of resources to get healthy food for free or cheap. If you want to help, you might consider donating or volunteering in one of these places. Community fridges like this one are all over the city and allow New Yorkers to conveniently donate extra food to people who might need it. Go to this link and find your nearest one. Food banks and pop-up events like these provide millions of healthy meals to families in need. These organizations are distributing meals to Bronxites as we speak and are always accepting donations and volunteers.
And welcome back, everybody. I'm the Doc Bob Lee from BLS, and you're watching Open. We thank you and appreciate you for tuning in and checking it all out. Well, our next guest is the host of her very own show, Conversations with Verdel Jones, and she joins us to speak about how she is using her platform, along with 30 years of experience in public education, to uplift her community. So please welcome to the show, Verdel Jones in the house. Verdel, welcome.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
Verdel, are you in New York City right about now, or?
I am on Long Island,
Oh, okay. What part of Long Island?
Wheatley Heights, right in the middle of the island.
All right, there you go.
But I grew up in Central Islip, so I always rep Central Islip. That's where
Wow.
I graduated from.
I was in the Golden Gloves. I fought a guy from Central Islips.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were an educator for about over 30 years.
Yes, that's correct. I was a business teacher, a school counselor, and then I was the district director of school counseling for 19 years at Plainage Schools.
Yeah. How does the work you've done as an educator impact the work that you're doing in our community today?
So as an educator, I always live by the idea of Maya Angelou quote that I love: when you learn, teach, and when you get, give. And I think it's so important for me to share
Mm-hmm.
my knowledge with others, because sometimes information is not available to us. So I think it's my job and my mission and my passion to be able to share valuable information with others so they can learn something that they may not know.
That's very important, isn't it? Just
Absolutely, absolutely.
that,
And that's just, that's just who I am, and that's who I always want to embody and come across when someone meets me. So it's so important.
yeah. So you started a show, Conversations with Verdel Jones, uh, a while ago. I think 2015, right?
Yeah. So
And then you took a
so
little break from it.
I did. So
Yeah.
back in 2015, I started a show. I got into it because I always wanted to do radio. And I got an opportunity to be able to do my own talk show. And it was, I was excited about it. And I did it for a good little while. Then we took a break to do a family show called Let's Kick It with the Joneses. So it was an intergenerational show with my husband and my two grown children once the pandemic hit. So really what stopped me from doing it was the pandemic. And we were able to film Let's Kick It with the Joneses in our home because both of my children are in media. So we were able to do that. But now is the time to bring my show back.
So did you start already, or you're gearing up?
So
You
as
gearing
a
up?
matter of fact, we're going to start taping tomorrow, and we'll start airing the episodes in the top of the new year.
Don't let the Joneses get you down.
That's
That's in one of the records. Don't let the Joneses. Don't let the Joneses.
right. Keeping up with the Joneses, all of that.
Yeah, all of that stuff. Or me and Mrs. Jones. No, all
Right.
right.
Yes.
So you got the kids involved?
Yeah. So family is everything
Uh-huh.
to me. Very, very important. And our kids, since they are media, my daughter's a journalist, my son is a film editor. He actually works for a local news channel in the Bronx. So he and her both were very, very involved with helping produce Let's Kick It with the Joneses, and
Yeah.
also to a certain extent Conversations with Verdel Jones as well. So they are intimately involved. We work as a team. My husband is always on set with me, and it's really a family affair.
Yeah. And what's it going to be about? Stories of on people of color? What's it about?
Sure. So the relaunch of it is a continuation of what I did. And my opening line was sharing conversations that will inform and enlighten in the hopes that you learn something you may not have known. And I think at this stage in our world, I wanted to create a show where people have passions. We all have passions, but my idea is to have that empower their passion with a purpose.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have people on that are maybe educators, entrepreneurs, authors, creatives in those spaces, and to find out what they're passionate about and how that passion, they were able to kind of make that passion intentional and create the platform or the business or the idea into action.
Empower a passion with a purpose?
Empowering your passion with a purpose. Yes.
I like that. That can be a book, too.
Yeah.
I can see a whole thing come out of that.
I like that.
That's a thing. You're thinking about it? Write it down.
Right, yeah, you got to write it down. If you don't write it down, it doesn't happen, right?
Here, use my pen.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it can go a long way. Where can we see this? I mean, you're putting it together now. You have the channels and everything ready to go?
Sure. Yeah, so we're going to be putting it on my YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel already, Conversations with Verdel Jones.
Uh-huh.
So they'll be able to see it there. It's also going to be in podcast format, so you'll be able to hear it on all major podcast as well.
Yeah. Well, that'd be like radio. That's AM. That's AM radio.
Hmm.
Podcasting right now is what used to take place, and it was a talk show.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
AM radio,
Always
those
been a big fan.
conversations.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Always loved talk shows. Ever since I was a young child, I always liked to listen to talk shows. I don't, because you get so much information out of it, and it's not a distraction. You have to be focused,
Exactly.
on the message that's being shared.
So yeah, so you'll be doing an AM talk show, AM radio. That's the new word. The new word for it is podcast. The new
Right.
word. It's the same thing. That's what they used to do. In fact, when they started WBLS and WLIB, it was mostly talk show stuff. Well, at least WL AM side was.
Right, the AM. Yes, I
And
remember.
but you said you wanted to get involved in radio. Who were some of the people that you were listening to coming up?
Oh boy, I mean, back in the day, Frankie Crocker, he was the man. And then, even, growing up in the 80s in the, hip hop era, you would Mr. Magic, right? You would get your tape deck ready to record those songs and on your tape deck. And I just love the dynamic, as I was growing up, that's all we listened to was the radio.
Yeah.
My mom would play the radio all the time, and I was just fascinated with the voices coming out of that, out of the radio, and wanted to be involved with that. And one of my aunts also, she was really into, radio and such. So I guess I kind of wanted to be like her.
Yeah. Well, you just mentioned a couple of key people in radio as we celebrate 50 years of WBLS. You mentioned Frankie Crocker. I was an intern under Frankie Crocker.
Okay.
And I came in with my own van, and I used to do all the promotional stuff with my own van.
Oh, wow.
With WBLS. And then a couple of years later, they brought in Mr. Magic. So it was Dr. Bobley and Mr. Magic crisscrossing the tri-state area with the WBLS Juice Mobiles.
Juice, right,
Another
okay.
note for the 50 years of WBLS. Then I brought in my DJ, who we grew up with in the same area in Queensbridge, Molly Mall. So
Molly Mall, right, of course,
Mr.
yes.
Magic and Molly Mall and the whole thing, all history
Right, yeah.
of the 50 years of WBLS. So yeah, you've been in it. Huh? You know a little bit about it. So you're gonna start your thing. You got it. You got it ready to go now.
Yeah, we like I said, we're gonna be taping tomorrow.
She's taping tomorrow.
Yes, I'm taping tomorrow. The top of the year, we'll be releasing a show a week, and we'll have 2 guests for each show. A short format. And just really getting information from them. And I'm really excited about our upcoming guests that we have to talk about what they do and how they help their community. I think community, especially now, is so important. In the climate that we're in, and being able to share Black voices and represent us in media, I think is so important. And not only that, but supporting media. And I think we really need to encourage people to support Black media in a real way. We can't do this without support. So I think that's important to share that message as well.
Yeah. And what will people learn from those first few pieces that you put together?
They're going to learn a little bit about finances. We have some financial people there, not only finances in the traditional sense that you would think of or that I'm familiar with, but we have a woman that's going to be coming on talking about what do we need to invest in? What are things do we need to pay attention to? You have the Bitcoin and the blockchain and all that. I have no idea what any of that means. I've heard those words, but she'll be able to break that down. And then we have some traditional. We have a woman who will also be speaking about traditional financing. We have a person that has his community-based organization that feeds and helps the community. We have a stylist. If you're going to walk into a room and command attention, you want to make sure that you're looking the part. So she'll be talking about that. And we have a gentleman who brings the good news and his coffee to different events. So if you have a party and you want like a cafe coffee kind of feel, and his coffee is amazing, he'll be there to to provide that coffee and also share the good news. It's a Christian-based company that he has. So we're going to be talking to him as well.
Uh-huh. He's going to have everybody sparked up with that coffee.
That-
Eyes wide open.
I hope he brings some tomorrow.
Yeah, right. So it seems like, from what I hear is that you're going to be putting together like some sort of space where people can come in the future, where everybody's all under one roof and you can just mix and mingle and learn from one another, like a
Absolutely.
convention or something like that.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do in that short time space that will be in the studio, the guests will be there and
Yeah.
they'll be able to network and work, and collaborate, collaborate hopefully, but meet each other and find out, like you said, what's going on over here? What are you doing? How can we connect with one another? Again, that sense of community is so important, and I hope to foster that as well while I do the show.
Share, inform, enlighten.
Yes.
You have a nonprofit. Talk about it.
I do. So Share, Inform, Enlighten started with a for-profit company that I had, being that college and post-secondary education and career, that's what I did as an educator, so important to me. And my for-profit had workshops and things like that to share with people about financial aid, college selection process, all of that. But in that, I also started a scholarship for students, a poetry slam scholarship. And eventually that kind of evolved into a nonprofit because I want to create a nonprofit to be able to provide scholarships year after year to students via a poetry slam scholarship. So now we're also with Share, Inform, Enlighten, we are conducting workshops. We just had a Coping with Grief During the Holidays workshop. We're going to have a workshop related to media because literacy is tied into this as well. Media and how to kind of know what real media is or discern what is the truth and what is not. And so media literacy is a workshop that we're going to be planning in February as well.
Yeah, it seems like you're incorporating everything that you're wrapped up into what you're doing now, into your passion.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And finding that passion. I think sometimes it takes people a while to find their passion or even know what their passion is. And I'm fortunate that education was my passion or is my passion, and I'm able to, put that in different venues, different areas, whether it be a nonprofit or a talk show.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Do you need money? I was actually a question.
Of course. So we do give scholarships to students via Poetry Slam Scholarship. It is for Long Island students that are graduating and attending post-secondary education. So we have, since its inception in 2018, we've awarded $16,700 to students. So we would love to, just keep giving those scholarships to students. We also have, as I said, the webinars and workshops that we're going to be doing, and also just supporting, media with Conversations with Verdel Jones, supporting that in any way possible.
There you go. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm just going to give you the television for a hot second so that you can ask for what you want.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Go for it.
So you can go to shareinformenlighten.org to find out all about our nonprofit and the scholarships that we give our students and the programs that we have in place to share, inform, and enlighten those. You can also, there is a donation page on there as well, so you can donate directly to on that page. If you can also see Conversations with Verdel Jones on my YouTube channel. That's Conversations with Verdel Jones. You can also email me and reach out to me at Conversations with Verdel Jones at gmail.com for any inquiries to be on the show or contribute to the show or be a sponsor to the show as well. You can also follow me on IG, and it's Verdel_Jones.
Give me one that people can remember right off the bat.
I would say one that they can remember. They can always follow me on Instagram. IG probably is the best way. So it's Verdel, VERDEL_Jones, JONES on IG. Best way to reach me. Or they can also email me at conversationswithverdeljones@gmail.com.
Verdel Jones hosts Conversations with Verdel Jones. We thank you so much for joining us, okay?
Thank you so much. Appreciate
All right.
it.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick break right here. We'll come back and hit you off with some more next on Open.
What's up, creative family? Discover your voice with BronxNet Community Media classes. Are you ready to bring your ideas to life? At BronxNet, we offer television production classes for community members ages 18 and over, empowering you to share your vision with the world. Get certified in field production, in-studio production, and our new exciting addition, podcast production. Once certified, you can create your own show to air on one of our 6 TV channels. It all starts with our free Unleash Your Ideas Masterclass, designed to help you plan your show idea and set you up for success on your production journey. This class is offered at the beginning of each month for your convenience. Our dedicated BronxNet team is here to support, encourage, and uplift you every step of the way. Join us and become a part of the creative force that engages and inspires the Bronx community and beyond. Sign up today and start your media journey with BronxNet. Visit bronxnet.org/education to learn more and register. Let's create something amazing together.
Hey, creative family. My name is Timothy Coleman, and I'm the Director of Education here at BronxNet. And I'm standing in BronxNet's Media and Technology Studios in the South Bronx because I want to let you know about an amazing program that we're bringing back that highlights the creativity of community members just like you. Emerging Media Makers is a show that introduces you to BronxNet's certified producers. They've taken a step in their creative journey by enrolling in BronxNet's media training classes. On this show, you'll get to see the many ways that our certified producers have created a space that's all their own. Emerging Media Makers, your passion lives here.
And welcome back. Our last guest is the Family Leadership Coordinator for the Community School District 7. He joins us to shine a light on the work that the Community School District is doing to positively impact young lives, one person at a time, one school at a time. So please welcome to the show, Henry Gómez. Henry, welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me. Thank
How
you for
are you,
having
man?
us.
Oh,
Yes, sir. I'm live here in one of our kindergarten classrooms in PSMS 5, the Portmore School,
there
one
you
of our
go.
schools here in District 7.
District 7 is in the what borough?
In the Bronx,
In the Boogie Down
we are
BX.
the Boogie Down Bronx. That's right, brother. The South Bronx. We have 18 schools that cover the entire South Bronx here.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the school that you're working with and some of the work that you're doing in our community.
So District 7, we have 24 schools. 18 of those schools are K through 5. All have kindergarten availability to all of our families here in the South Bronx. We cover north, south, east, west of the Bronx. And all of our schools are available for are accepting new admissions. and they all have after-school programs, which is something it becomes really accessible for families, and it helps out a lot. We have 18 of the top kindergarten programs in the South Bronx, and 24 of our schools in the district have been highlighted for incredible math and reading scores in the last couple of years. So we're doing great, all under the leadership of Superintendent Dr. Padilla, who came in and has been transforming this district in an incredible way.
That's good.
So,
Big
yeah.
shout out to School District 7. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
After school programs, you mentioned it before. How important is the after school program in the district? Not only in the school, but throughout the district?
Oh, no, it's incredibly important to our families. Our families are hardworking moms and dads, and all sorts of family dynamics, and being able to work, and after school programs provide that extra support to families, not only to the parents, but to our students.
Yeah.
We provide tutoring, we provide extracurricular activity. Our students learn all sorts of different things they would not have access to: filming, technology, robotics, STEM programs. It's an incredible thing here we're doing in District 7.
Yeah. How did you start off in the Department of Education, or you came in?
I did.
As a
I've
teacher?
been in the DOE for the last 11 years. I was a crisis bilingual paraprofessional. Currently a social work student. And now I am here as the Family Leadership Coordinator for District 7, again under the leadership of Dr. Roberto Padilla.
Great, great, great. Anything special that we should know? Say,
Well,
kids are transferring, parents are moving to the district?
one thing, thank you so much for that question. One thing we want to make our parents aware is that right now we have CEC elections coming up in January. Is a great opportunity for our parents to become to have a voice in the city and the Department of Education in regards to how funds are used.
Yeah.
In our district, locally, we encourage all of our Title I parents, elected Title I parents, to participate in their DPAC district Parent Association election, which will be coming up in the next 7 days. I encourage them to reach out to their parent coordinators in their schools. The parent coordinators will make them aware of that next election date.
Yeah.
That is also very important because that gives families, like I said before, hands-on, voice at the table, how funds are
Yeah.
used in their school. And that is extremely important. So again, here at a district level, all Title I parents, elected Title I parents in their school, please reach out to your parent coordinators, and they'll let you know when the next DPAC election is.
And it gives parents an opportunity to get more involved in what the school is doing and what the district is doing and what their child is doing in the school. And I think
100%.
that's an important aspect of a child's education. Parents getting
100.
more and more involved. Tell us a little bit more about the Title I program and how it's affecting our schools and our district.
Again, Title I programs is part of a federal program that allows parents to, like I said before, have a voice on how those funds are used, have a voice in their school, and work hands-on with principals. And part of the DPAC, when they become part of that district parent association, they sit with their superintendent, Dr. Padilla, and they'll be able to make decisions and continue to work on. Here in the district, we have Dr. Padilla brought. We have a slogan here, and it's that District 7 is the bridge to generational success. So being part of that allows parents to build that bridge, to strengthen that bridge. And I'm in a school.
It's beautiful, man. That's what's happening. This is real time, man.
This is real. This is
Yeah.
real. So we are the bridge to generational success here in District 7. And being part of that, being part of those associations allows you to continue to build that bridge and make it stronger.
You think we can get together and start something in District 7? I've been working in many schools throughout the tri-state area, and what we do is we have, through my foundation, we have a communications program. I mean, a lot of people, it teaches youngsters how to gather information, how to look you in the eye and speak to you. It just helps them out with some of the programs that you already have going. And I'm talking about the PA system that exists in every school. You know, you give a child some information and let them come and speak on the PA system. Help to deliver that information, get them familiar with speaking and gathering information.
I'm ready to jump off my seat because this is amazing.
Yeah.
We have schools. In fact, this school I'm in, PSMS 5, the Port Morris School, we have a middle school here as well. And there's a studio in this school. We also have other schools that have students. We just had a school that is making a public announcement video with our superintendent, Dr. Padilla.
Yeah.
So, brother, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's all possible. Yeah.
Well, let's in a few.
Let's
Maybe
connect.
after the holiday, we'll get together and we'll explore that. We'll talk more about it. You get together with Steven, my producer, and we'll set it up.
100%.
Steven, can you hook that up? He said,
yeah,
yep.
let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
You got it. Sounds good. Sounds good.
I also would like to, if possible, ask all of our families watching and all of your guests to connect with us via Instagram at CSD7BX.
Say it again.
That's at CSD7BX. And our website is csd7.org. And there you would find a listing of all of our schools, how great this district has been doing. And families will be able to see that this is the place for you to have your children. Again, all of our kindergarten programs are accepting students. This is currently open for enrollment.
Yeah, beautiful. And how many schools are under this umbrella in District 7?
24 schools. And I would like to highlight, this is one of our pride and joys. District 7 has the first public dyslexia school in the largest school district in America. That school is called Literacy Academy Collective.
Beautiful. Talk about IEPs. Do you have them in your district?
Oh, yes, we do. We do. We don't push away IEPs here. We bring them in. We work with families. We support them. They are a great part of the work here we do, and they become successful here. Again, this is the bridge to generational success in District 7, and we don't push no one away. We bring everyone across that bridge.
Yeah, and I understand that you recently had a kindergarten school fair. What was that like?
Oh, we did. Correct. That was very successful. All of our 18 schools hosted tables. Our families came in. Our students came in. They were able to go table by table, and families were able to come in and choose kindergarten programs for their children. Again, we have 18 of them, all accepting students. Yes, top-notch schools. So come on into our district office as well. We are located at 501 Cortlandt Avenue here in the Bronx. Our phone number is 718-742-6500.
Wow. A wealth of information, man. Thank you for all that you do and continue to do.
Thank you. Thank you for having us, and let's build that bridge together.
Yeah, we have to do it. We have to do it. You know, you're helping others. We always say it, helping others get what they need out of life and bringing them to the next level.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Do you have also after-school programs before we go?
Oh yeah, we have all of our schools have not just one, but more than one after-school program available to all of our families. All of our schools, 24 of them have after-school programs accepting students currently.
And what are the times on that? After school is what, between 3 and 5?
So 2:30 to 5. Correct.
2:30 to 5. That's great, man. That's great. And what are
No, it's
these?
a great support. It's a great help for our families. Yeah.
Yeah. We have 5 minutes. Anything coming up that we should know about?
Yeah. So like I mentioned before, all of our Title I elected parents in each school, please reach out to your parent coordinators and they will make you aware of the next DPAC election where you will be able to become a part of that to determine where, how funds are used in our school district. You'll be able to have a voice here at the table, sit with our superintendent, Dr. Padilla, and make those decisions and have a voice.
Yeah. I would like to set up something with you and the superintendent. Maybe we can come together and talk about some of the things that we can help out with.
100%. Let's do that. That sounds
Yeah.
like a plan.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's make that happen.
You got it. And I see there's a public service announcement running right now with the NYC Public Schools.
Correct. One of our schools is filming and producing that public service announcement.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is perfect. It works
So
out.
this was done right in the school?
In the school, correct.
Okay, great, great.
Again, if all of your guests log on to our Instagram at CSD7BX, and our website is csd7.org, and they'll be able to see all of our school listings, all of our successes, and what we stand for. D7, we have some core values. And the first letter of all of those core values, they spell out the word juice. And we're proud in saying that District 7 has the juice. So the J is for joy. The U is for unity. The I is for integrity. The C is for collaborate. And E is for empower. And that's what we do here in District 7. We empower. And we got the juice.
And you got the juice, you know.
Yes, sir.
And you probably heard me talking about who named the vans for WBLS, the Juice Mobiles. That was Mr.
There
Magic.
you go.
Mr. Magic.
There you go.
The JU Ice, the juice. Listen,
right.
I understand you went to a school that I used to DJ in. I used to DJ in all the colleges and universities. We still do. But
No
you went to
way.
Delphi University, right?
I am a student at Adelphi University. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Finishing my master's program there in social work.
Oh, yeah, one of my DJ partners went to that school also, Delphi University.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is perfect. This is
It's a circle
Providence
of
here.
love. Yeah. That's good.
yeah, great
So-
school, great school.
So
Yeah.
you were interested in education way back then?
Well, no, I've been in the department for 11 years as a crisis bilingual paraprofessional.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Now, when you was DJing, I don't know how.
Still DJing.
Yeah.
But you, within the classes within your curriculum, you think it's helping you out today, what you're doing now?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Our students, my coursework provides me with the skills to provide that social emotional learning, which is what our students need. Our families need that support, and the coursework provides that for me and allows me to do that. So it all works out.
Good. All right. So we got to come and visit. If we would come to visit, what school would we visit first?
What school?
Yes.
Well, I would like to bring you to. It's very hard to choose. I got to be honest. But we have an adorable pre-K and 3K sites. They're called Learn Through Play
Yeah.
locations. There are 3, and they're all beautiful, adorable. These little ones are gonna blow your mind off. But we also have schools, upper grades, elementary, middle school. The one I'm in now, PSMS 5, the Port Morris School, great school. We also have man, it's very hard to choose. We have a high school that's doing great stuff. We have middle schools that are doing things from film, like I mentioned before, PS2 223, the high school. They're all doing great stuff. It's really hard to, but these little ones and learn through play, they're gonna steal your heart.
I went to one of the schools and I was supposed to go read to a class. And
Okay.
I began to read, and then another teacher came and said, no, let them read to you. I said, okay. This little kid, I don't know if he was maybe 3, 4, 5 years old. He read to me, and he was like up on it. He knew how to read. It was right on time. And I think we have that recorded somewhere. But it was out in New Jersey. But yes, I would like to see something like that. You know, kids.
I was gonna say that sounds
like
it was here in District 7.
Yeah, it could be. It could have been.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Well, we'll make it happen. We'll do some things. Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Give us a social media and a website where people can go and look more. I think I got at CSD7 Bronx. I got CSD7.org. I got
that
District
is
7.
CSD7BX.
Yeah, BX.
BX for the Instagram. CSD7BX at CSD7BX. And the website is CSD7.org.
Hey, listen, thank you so much. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for all that you're doing, all right?
No, thank you, guys. Thank you for having us. And we got the juice.
You do. J.U. Ice.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, man. Thank you. All right. Henry Gómez. He's doing his thing at District 7. We appreciate you, man. And you're always welcome to come back and do more. And
Thank you, sir.
thank you for your leadership, and thank you for your coordination.
Thank
You're the
you.
leadership coordinator. All right. And
Have
we'll
a
get
good one.
together.
Let's do that.
All right. Have
Take care, guys.
yourself a merry little
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's
Happy
right. Merry
holidays to
Christmas.
you and yours, too,
Happy
from all of us here at
holidays. Merry
BronxNet.
Christmas.
You got it. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I want to thank you, our guests, for joining us, and you, our viewers, for tuning in and checking it all out. Keep following us on social media at BronxNet TV. And, well, you can check out our hosts, Kevin Arlene, Darren Jaime, and Rena Valentine, too, for new episodes of Open. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice. Let your choice control the chooser. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. So say you can. Why not? And you will. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. Have yourself a happy holiday and a joyous new year. All right. And I'll catch you another day, another way. I love you all.